Alright, morning sim fans, Racing 393, do another quick race here actually, today. Again we're on good old fashioned, as it were, project cars. Had a little play around with this yesterday, last night, with I went into a little more detail with the force feedback settings. And I'll go through some of these bits and pieces with you just to sort of help you out if you're just as confused as I was, or still am. One of the important ones here, which I changed, I put the tyre force up, which seemed to work. Everything else I've left as it was. I sort of read into that a little bit, because all this sort of stuff here, it literally, I don't know what it means, not until I sort of look it up properly. But tyre force seems to be how, it's literally what the tyres are doing on the track relate to the wheel. I found it a little bit more tuned in. I don't know if I meant higher, I don't know if it'd work, but I found the normal standard setting, which was 100. I'll be quite honest with you, it's not a huge amount of difference, but you do notice it through the wheel. So I've put that up this time. And on here I'll put the dead zone down to 0. I was trying it on various different cars, and I did notice that there's that, even though it was on 1, it was noticeable. Steering sensitivity yesterday was on 50, which is the standard setting, and I've put it up to 55 just to make it a little bit more sensitive. I'm going to be in an LMP2 car today, so again it's a little bit single-seater-ish rather than a saloon car, do you see what I mean? So it's got less steering lock to get to full lock. Come down here, I'll put that up to 55. It was on 50 yesterday, so there's a little bit more coming through. Same input mode, I've kept it on that. That's a different one. I've put the soft steering dampening, I'll put it on. Yesterday I said I didn't notice a difference. Well, I tried back-to-back proper tests on the same car, on and off. When it was off, the steering felt a little vague, especially on the LMP2 car. When I put it on, there isn't a huge amount of front end grip on this car that I'm using, but it was a bit wishy-washy. And I put the soft steering damping on, and it tended to work. I'm just sort of sorting out my phone a minute. Hang on. Right. So I am going to be going on to Imola, and we're going to do a 10-lap race, so it shouldn't last 50 minutes. 10-lap race around Imola. We'll keep the time and everything as is. So we'll go back solo. You can see here, what I've done, I'm going to put that to laps. Now, yesterday, when I was doing this, I couldn't keep up with the AI, and this stayed on 82 on the previous capture. So I'm reluctant, but I'm going to knock it down. It seems it should be there, shouldn't it? That was too fast. I don't really want that to be too slow. I don't know what to do, so maybe I'll, just for the purpose of this capture, I'm going to stick it at 80. Opponents this time I've got same class rather than multi-class. So we've got different cars out there, but they're the same LMP2 cars. So say 10 laps, 20 AI. I'm not going to have a practice. and I'm going to knock that down just for 10 minutes, literally just to give me a chance to sort of have like a 5 laps, like a warm up. We've got 2 weather slots. Now it says starting time at 8 o'clock. What I might do is we'll do a 9 o'clock start race. Weather progression is all real time. It is actually the 6th today, so we'll keep it on that, I think. Right, and I'm actually in an LMP2 car Nissan. These are quite good fun actually. I did a nighttime race yesterday. I think the lighting effects of this game are very much underestimated. So we'll click start. I'm going to go around Imola. So what I'm going to try and do is name some of these corners again, just to sort of give you some sort of feedback on the corner and the names. I've done it before on a previous capture. It's the version that we're doing here is the sort of the newish version where the Tamburello's been like reduced. So we've only got 10 minutes, so we can't hang about talking. So we're heading down out to the main straight into Tamburello. Paddle shift. So I think the steering now is a little bit more progressive. So that's Villeneuve, and this is Tosa. So the car does want to wash away there a little bit. Variante Bassa. Variante Alta. Still washing away there. Not sure this name of this next corner. I'll have to look it up. Could be Variante. It's Variante something. Take lots of curve on that corner there, but not that one. Right, we'll try a lap then. See how we go. I mean, there's no settings I've changed on this. I've still got like maximum fuel almost. A tighter line around the Tosa hairpin. Locked up then, and so it went wide. This chicane's very, very awkward up here. very easy to overshoot and spin on the exit like that. There's a bump there just as you come round there, which tends to always catch you out under the braking. So the AI it is good, it doesn't like barge its way past. So it puts me P7 at the moment, but see, I've got to sort that turn in, it's not that good. P11 now, that'll go down. Let's see if I can just make some time up here. So 7/10 up. I got this chicane wrong last time. And again, it just locked up going in. So I might have lost a bit of time there. We'll see. 1.8 seconds. That's a lot quicker. Over the bump. A bit smoother then. I know they want to get past, but it means the pace is a bit better. So 9th, 10th. Right, so we'll let them past. So then, there's my qualifying lap, but at the moment it puts me mid-grid. I'm just going to pull up here and head back to the pits. Return to my pit box. So I'm literally, at the moment, what I'm going to do now is just quickly look at this. So you've got the Tamburello, Villeneuve and Tosa. Oh, the Piratella. The first corner as you come out of Tosa is called Piratella. There's Acramiranali. Oh, I can't even say it. Acramiranali. I can't speak Italian either, or German, so. And then it's Varianti Alta. Rivazza is the sort of the hairpin just before the end of the straight. And then we've got the Varianti Bassa. But in this layout, it hasn't got that chicane. The one just before the pits, you have a left and a right. Well, that bit there is called Varianti Bassa. And the chicane, the one that's difficult that I overshot twice, that's called Varianti Alta. So, and the Piratella one's another awkward corner. You can actually take lots of curb in this game, or sorry, on this track even. But obviously these cars, it does get a little bit unsettling. So I'm just trying to sort this phone out. Sorry, the phone's going mental. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do, because it does, you know what, it does tend to push. So I don't know what I might do is we'll drop that down for straight line speed, but it'll push the front down a little bit more. So this is where we're going to go into some settings. So I'll save that. I haven't quite finished, I don't know why I clicked that button for. I know caster and camber all help for turning, but the old saying is one thing at a time, otherwise you don't know where you are. The more camber you run, the kind of more grip you can have. Also the caster, if you have more caster, it makes it more pointy. But if looking at that, I don't think you can go much more. Oh, it can actually, that's the other way. So I could run a bit more caster. That should make it more pointy as well. More straight line stability and more responsive. So is that one. I've done it again, haven't I? I'm finished. Well, we're doing 10 laps, so there we go. I don't know how accurate that'll be. We qualified on loads anyway. That'll do there, so we'll save that. That's the end of it anyway, after all that chatting. So I'm 12th. I'm still 2 seconds off of the leaders. So is everyone else. So we'll continue. So it just goes straight into it, remember here, which is a bit 10 laps. And if I crash, I'll crash. Yeah, I do like to be quite aggressive over these curbs. So the car still pushes a little bit there. And there. So the AI do like a really wide line out of there. It just pushed like hell out that corner. Right, lost a bit of time there. Maybe that steering adjustment hasn't worked. Got a nice little gap. Force feedback's pretty good through my wheel. It feels like I'm actually driving it. Trying to be as smooth as I can around these corners. But not that. But the force feedback then was pretty good. It's quite convincing that it was getting light on the rear end. It's nice to see them battling up front again. Got a good drive out of there. But I'm on the outside, I don't like this too much. that wouldn't work. Give a bit of room here. Well, proper race drivers go around the outside. But it's good AI battling, at least you can sense her there. I could hear him. And they don't sort of just barge into you. That was a bit of a suicidal. I made it. Just telling him, just showing him how to overtake. And there, oh, done it again. It's a good feeling through the wheel on that bit, although you shouldn't really do that, I know. It's a nice drive out of here. No. Oh no, as I said that, I can feel the back just getting light. Might as well use the line that the AI are using. This ain't gonna work well here. So the guy behind seems to have held back now a little bit. I suppose that could be our only fault to the game. Once you pass the AI, I'm not going to do a suicidal lunge there, because that was lucky last time. There we go. He's still there. So not there we go. So there's some good intense battling. Something you don't really get in Assetto Corsa, I must say. It's nice to see the exhaust at the back and the flames. They're very stiffly sprung, these cars, so you've got to be so careful over these curbs. Lose a bit of time there in the corners, and he's catching you behind now, so that sort of answers the question whether they're going to fight back. We're halfway through, lap 5. Ooh, that was my mistake. That wasn't good. All that work. For nothing. So we've got to do it again. We've got to try and catch him up again. I'm just going to be a bit smoother through the corners. Not take as much curb. Although, car is pushing. Tyres still looking good. Oh! That was unexpected. Oh well. We'll battle someone else then. That was a rubbish lap. But this is really good fun. Knocking it down just a peg or two seems to work. I'm driving the car with the AI, the force feedback in mind. And it's been really smooth with the throttle application with the wheel not on lock. Trying to be anyway. Because it'll bite you, these cars. You made a mistake then, and so did I. It's a bit tricky here because it goes over the bump. They brake quite early because of the bump, I think. Well, I don't know if my tyres are going off, but I don't seem to have as much grip as I did before at the start of the race. Here we go. Potentially another overtake. He's blocking me. There's no room there. Trying to be a bit more patient, I suppose. A little bit offline. It's going to be tricky to get past this chap, I think. He's blocking, you see that? So he's either blocking or going for a move. Yeah, it's hard. Whether that lap 8. What I'm trying to do is race how I would. So if it's not a gap, not go for it. Oh, that was my fault. Sorry. Oh. Or I could just punt him off, couldn't I? I bet he's happy. I just stepped a braking so late then, that was just so amateur, wasn't it? Alright, use the grass. Yeah, say that was a genuine amateur mistake. Try and catch these other guys back up now. Only got like another lap after this anyway, so or a lap or two. Getting 19th. Better drive out there then. Well, gone past him yet. I wasn't sure where he was then just for a second. That's fine. So I've got one more lap after this one. I'm not sure I'm going to catch the guys in front. You feel the back just slipping away from me there. Tyres are holding up well, not wearing out. That's when you want to go faster to catch them up. Lost the rear end then. These are really good fun, these cars. Very competitive. If I could drive them consistently, I would do quite well. Too much curve then. I'm probably driving a little bit over cautious now. Well, it's quite a good 10 lap race, got to say. Slowly catch them, it's too late now, isn't it? Too little, too late. It was a tidier last lap, I must admit. So there we have it. 18th. Right. Oh well, where did I finish? 18th, as I say there. 44 seconds behind. Well, there we go then. LMP2 race around Imola. Tell me what you think. I quite enjoyed that. Not bad for a quickie. I would have liked to have finished a bit higher up, but then, silly mistakes by myself on my braking. So the changes I made to the force feedback have helped immensely. You can actually feel the car kind of losing traction. It does good sort of feedback through the wheel. That was one of the things which I felt was a weak area of project cars, but having played around with a few settings on there, making some minor changes and having a read up on what they mean, you kind of get an understanding. Of course there could be more improvements to be made. As far as force feedback, I still think it's nowhere near as good as Assetto Corsa, but it is better than it was. The AI is definitely raceable, far better than most racings that I've got. I mean, Race Room's pretty good, but I'm compared to Assetto Corsa with the AI. Yeah, there's definitely a lack in the Assetto Corsa's department. Tracks are good. I've been around Imola many times. This is pretty much as I expect it to be. You would think that these cars don't like too much curb, so that's pretty much true to life. If you hit the curb too much and you'll be off, as we found out. Again, you can race the AI, you get past them, they come back at you, they hold their ground, they block. Yeah, can't fault it. So there we go. Anyway, 37 minutes, I do apologise. But hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.